Hi everyone, Coach Yav is here with CrossFit Bethesda, and today I'm going to lead you through a warm-up that requires a single short band. I have 3 different varieties here, and they're all good. It really depends what you've got. And this one, being the most uncomfortable, being thin, works fine, but I'm not going to use it. The cloth one being the most comfortable, but most people don't have it, so I will not use that one either. I'll go with the variation that most people have, but any of the short bands you have are okay. You can even potentially get a long band and loop it around itself, except that may create too much tension. Anyhow, starting by sliding the band right above the knees and going to your squat stance, but keep your toes turned straight. Hinge the hips a little. 30 lateral steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to move smooth. Think about pressing into the band first, not moving your foot and yanking onto that as a lever, okay? Also pay attention to your feet. Try not to let the toes turn out. For this variation of the band, I want them to be pointed straight forward. 10 to go. Okay, go to your squat stance, whatever you position of a regular squat, air squat, that's what we want to go to. 20 air squats. Keep driving into the band. Do not let it buckle your knees in, that's no good. Knees out from your hips. Think about external rotation at the hips. Imagine that each leg is a corkscrew. My left foot is turning counterclockwise into the ground. The right foot is turning clockwise into the ground. And I say turning, but they're not actually moving, they're just creating torque, rotation to the outside without movement. 10 to go, 20 reps. Okay. Next, the band will be slid down to the center of your shoes. Step at about hip distance apart, or nowadays some slight tension to your band. Drop the hips a little bit. We'll do 20 alternating high steps. Here's what I want you to pay attention to. Your feet should remain pointed straight, and we want to not lean too much to the side. It's okay to have some shifting, pretty much unavoidable. But I don't want to lift as high as I can and go to any position. I want to just lift as high as I can with my feet remaining straight, and also I want to do that being able to control the band up and down in the movement. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Notice how I shift my balance. Before I lift the leg, shift all my balance over the other leg. Wow, this burns. Reps. Awesome. Hamstring kickbacks. We'll do 10 per side, one side at a time. I'll turn around, you'll get a better view that way. The band remains to the center of the shoes. We try to not bend the elbows or sag the shoulders. Keep the midline tight by sucking the belly in, squeezing your butt. As you kick back, we want to extend to the heel away from us without any turning of the foot again. So actually I'll just quickly turn back this way. We don't want to see that when the foot and the knee go out. We want them to remain straight pointed to the floor. So the knee and the foot, kneecap and foot remain pointed to the floor. As you kick back, 10 times per side. As you notice, I'm not able to fully extend my leg, and that's okay. It depends on your strength and the band's tension. This one is a bit much for me to extend all the way. Then, other side. Alright, we're done with the legs, moving to the upper body. Take the band off from between the feet and you stretch it around the wrists. Poses. Shoulders down, head toe, midline engaged. As you stretch the band a little bit, and then for about 30 seconds, we're going to oscillate, trying to move in and out, fast but controlled, without ever losing tension in the band. So I don't want to go this way, where in the center, I let the band snap my hands together and I lose tension. I want to go this way. Get ready? Constant tension without losing it. You can play with the hands position. Straight arm, shoulders down, head toe. Should be burning by now. If not, keep going. So like once you get that good burnout feeling, try to push for additional 4 or 5 seconds. We're doing this now. The band will go straight down, and depending on the tension, you may have very little to no movement here. What I'm going to try to do is think about stretching my arms up to the sides, okay? With this band, I may not go very far. 10 reps. Same exact thing, this time we may not even go that far at all. We're going to try to think about pulling the arms behind us like we're doing a straight arm lat pull down, except we don't have an anchor point and this is a short band, so it's kind of hard to attach anyway. But I'm going to try to bring my arms back and around me 10 times. Keep the shoulders depressed, do not let yourself shrug. Constantly check for that. Alright. We're going to bring the band a little lower, kind of to the middle of the forearm. Think about a strict barbell shoulder press. We are pressing straight up, try not to let the elbows go out. 10 reps. At the top, push your chest through, press harder and hold for a second, trying to engage butt under, ribs down. 10 reps. If you cannot go all the way up, that's okay. For example, if I get stuck here, perfectly fine. What I want is to get stuck with my elbows still in and my hands remaining parallel to one another without making this triangular shape where my elbows go out and the hands go in. The lower down you move the band, a little bit of easier to get to keep it stretched, but it will get harder to actually bring it over your head depending on how you build. Alright, shake it out. Last thing, we're going to try to stretch the band, lift up as high as you can, come back down, just like before. If you notice, I'm not being able with that tension to go overhead, so I get stuck where I get stuck, but my ribs remain down. I'm not shooting the shoulders, and I'm keeping high tension in the band by trying to break it apart. Eight, 9, 10. Whew. All right, this is your single short band warm-up. Now go get your workout.